Yeah, I had to make sure my camera was tilted just right so you could get the eggs part. Otherwise, it just says Dusty sucks.
Dusty sucks.
You got to make sure those them eggs show.
Well, I told Richard I had to
Man.
go to Walmart today and also go to my daughter's bank because I'd take her something and had to change shirts because they won't walk in the bank with a shirt like this.
I rock that shirt
Why not?
all over the place.
Just
Yeah.
look at people like it's wrestling related. If
Yeah.
you don't understand it,
But
Don't
they're
judge
all
me.
thinking, "Who's Dusty? What did he suck? Why does he have to suck eggs? What did he do?"
Yeah.
I'd even go to church with that shirt on.
I wouldn't do that.
why they say come as you are.
Right?
This is
If I
true.
came as I was, I'd be. Well, I would tell you what I was be wearing, but wouldn't be this shirt. That's for sure. Expect to see you in the front row on Sunday, young man. Yes, sir. Yes, Pastor. I'm excited about this potential guest. He told me hit him up next week. We'll see.
I hope so. That'd be great.
That would be awesome. That would
Yeah,
be
it would.
awesome.
It would.
The stories he has.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching him and some of the other podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he's been sick all week. So hopefully he gets better,
Yeah.
and hopefully I caught him in a good mood. I mean, when you're sick, usually it's not the best mood. You want to deal with people.
Yeah.
I'm getting the munchies.
Dynamite Doll was a great interview.
She was.
Yes.
He was.
I was anxious for her to come back. Tell us more.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Remember the old Elsie the Cow Borden commercial?
Mhm.
Tell us more. we
That's why
we
I'm
need
trying
commercials like that to
I'm
come
trying to-
back.
contain my anger towards the hobby since I'm an angry old man towards the hobby, so it doesn't mess with our reputation.
We'll
but
we'll keep it under control. We'll give facts.
Did you
yeah.
did
I
you
just-
drink your
I
over?
had to get it off my chest last night.
Yeah.
Did you
You did
drink your
well.
Ovaltine tonight?
It wasn't heavyweight, but it was enough for me to talk about it.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. What the crap?
Yeah.
One of my favorite Christmas movies.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say that has to be a Christmas story coming up.
I'm gonna start watching the Christmas Story Christmas, the second one.
It's a good movie.
It's really good. It really.
My
it
only
really
problem
touched
was
me.
that the girl they had playing the mother. Everything else was good.
Well,
Yeah,
but,
it-
but
it
the one that
followed-
played the mother is old. I mean,
It followed the tradition of the movie.
Mhm.
It kept
Yeah.
the it
kept the integrity of the movie.
integrity. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Because
I
there
was-
was another movie they made like afterwards. It was just
Oh,
terrible,
that was horrible.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
want
the
it.
original second one.
where he
It
was,
was-
when he was
Yeah.
a teenager, and oh god, it
Yeah.
was terrible.
That
Oh,
was horrible, man.
Yeah.
And they'll sneak that one in, and I know people are like, "What the heck is this?" I'm like,
I'm thinking,
"Man,
oh
it's
hell,
part
I haven't seen-
two."
I'll give it a try. And it's like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, I watched it. I was like,
Oh, and then they did a Broadway production of Christmas Story too. It was live singing, and it was terrible. Oh, NBC or something like that. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, that they play that on TBS a lot. On TNT, I think it is. No, TBS. Yeah, TBS and TNT.
Well, hopefully they play the new sequel on TBS. I'd like to see that.
They will. They will. Now it's all over. It'll be on there.
The first one made me laugh. The second one actually touched me in the heart. Maybe,
Yes,
Yeah.
it definitely grabbed at your heartstrings.
They wrote that
Yeah.
very well. They did.
They did. They did very well.
Well, they had to. They played it perfectly because the actor died, and then they made the father
Yeah.
die.
Darren
So
McGavin.
it was perfect.
Yeah, the part where he's on the phone with his mom about that. It was just so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hits you.
I remember the other role. I remember the guy that played him, the dad, was in Carl Kolchak in the Night Stalker
Yeah,
series.
Darren McGavin.
Yes. He's also in The Natural. Remember The Natural?
Oh,
he
is
played
he?
that guy that bit on him all the time and had that weird eye. He guessed how
Yeah.
much money he had in his pocket.
I didn't know that.
Go back and look at it.
He
He was
also
also in
played the pri-
Airport 77. He was in Airport 77.
Wasn't he the private detective too? The
Not
private
that I know
detective
of.
that went around. It was in the 70s.
That's Columbo.
No, I know Columbo, but
Oh.
the father played one too. I forgot which one it was. It wasn't
was
like Reporter. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's not Stalker series.
Okay.
let's get the show started. Let me find my intro here.
I'm Marvelous Mark Maggard, and Spanning the Globe starts now.
And good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night. It is time to go spanning the globe. My name is Mark Maggard. I am your host for the evening. And I want to thank you for joining us all this evening, joining all of us, all the cast of characters I'll bring on here in a minute. But before I do that, I want to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Belt Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. Be sure you check them out on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree. And also want to give a special shout out to the Double Dropkick podcast, Kevin Davenport. He's on every other Tuesday night. He was not able to be on this Tuesday because of weather issues causing problems with his electricity. But be sure you check him out every other Tuesday night. And he has some really good content to present to you as well. So let me bring on my my partners in crime, so to speak. First of all, Mr. Warden. Richard Ward.
Ooh, snazzy. I like
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. Mr. Andy Ward. Andy Ward. Andy Bulger.
And
I can't think of you two guys at the same time. It just misses
Andy
me
who?
up.
Ward?
Andy Bulger. Andy Bulger.
That's great. Thank you, Mark.
I could have said the other last name, but I won't go into that. What's my price? And our other co-hosts. Mr. Ben Walker. Grandpa.
Good,
Good
good
evening.
day, everybody. Everybody, good day. Thank you for joining
hey
us.
guys, are you hungry? I bought some snacks.
Oh, yeah, I am hungry. What you got?
You
Hold
got
on.
Rex? I
Let me,
love
let, me,
Rex.
let me open the box. Here you go, Mark.
Oh,
Take
wow.
one.
You got Ruby Rex.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Nice.
Andy,
Thank you.
Ben,
Little Debbie. I love Little Debbie.
I'm gonna take
All
one myself.
right.
And
Very
you know,
nice.
it's awfully hungry when you're doing a show here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
well,
does
no,
happen.
always love Little Debbie. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
these are great.
Why
They're
does
not
the
a
rap-
sponsor, by the way, but
Why does the rapper remind me of Commissary?
I don't know.
They're just as good as Snickers bars, though.
Let's take a peek at who's watching the show tonight. Mr. Kirk Hall, thank you very much for watching.
Hey, Kirk.
These are good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.
Scott Aarons. Scott, I'm
Hello.
gonna holler at you after the show. I got someone to ask you about. Platinum,
What's up,
Good evening.
Platinum?
Scott S,
What's up, Scott?
Hey, Scott.
CJ Smith.
What's up, CJ?
I'm
CJ.
about to start lacing a belt for him tomorrow. So, Chris Raines. Hello,
Christopher,
Chris.
what's
What's
up,
up,
buddy?
Christopher?
You're number one in our book as well. Thank you very much. Oh, we can officially start the show. It is Nor. Hello, Nor.
What's up,
Good-
Nor?
We are official. We can get going.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Thank you for joining us. I don't know where. I guess it's morning in your area. Nighttime here. Wade Dakota Robertson. I'm working on a couple of belts for him.
Hey, Wade.
Thank you for watching.
So
Oh, we're on the big screen.
there you go. Konnichiwa.
What'd you
I
say?
got-
What'd you say? What'd you say, Mark?
Meeting. Okay, we're on a big screen. Okay.
It happens. Little Debbie's worth it, you know?
Yeah. I love eating Little Debbie. Big Deborah.
Heyo!
Here we go. Thank you,
Take it
mascot.
off. Take it off.
Take it off. That's right. Mark Laverty, I want to send out a special heartfelt condolence to Mark on the loss of his father.
Yep.
Condolences, Mark.
Yeah.
Yes,
Praying for
also-
you, buddy. Take care, buddy.
Yes. Yes. Been a tough week for Mark.
Mhm.
Andy Ward and Ben Maggard. That's right.
That's me.
Oh, I blew it. I knew it. I blew it. Hey, we're getting
Man, you
Titantron now.
You weren't fooling, man. These things are sweet.
Aren't
Yeah.
these
Woo!
They are nice. They are nice. Some people don't know what they're missing. Those graphics, by the way, are courtesy of the Double Dropkick podcast. Well, thank them very much for
Mhm.
that.
I got plenty.
Thank you.
Thank
Speaking of Ashley Southern Designs, there's Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Hi,
Hello.
Rylan.
Hey,
Hey,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Ryan.
Hey,
Love you
Rylan.
guys. Love you guys.
What's up,
Love you
guys?
We'll get to the belt week here shortly. Oh, he's got a woman.
Uh-oh.
Oh, love is in the air.
Ooh, excuse me.
She's a good
Love-
woman. She loves wrestling belts. You better keep her.
Love for sale.
Just don't fight over the belts.
That's the rumor. That's what she said.
I get told that all the time.
Hello, Tamaj.
What's up, Tamaj?
Gianni.
Yanni.
Oh.
Ron Martello, what's up?
What's up, Wade?
Wade.
What's up, Wade? What's up?
No,
Scott?
you did. No, I'm sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. I
It's
got
all
a
good. It's all
I got
good.
a proposition
I like
for you.
it.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not
Good.
that kind of proposition. It's
Yeah, hey,
it's involving a belt, but I'll talk to you after
Hey.
the show.
you know,
Jim Meals.
What's
Thank
up,
you.
James?
what's up, Jim?
Hey, James.
He's saying hello, Cleveland. I guess for the graphics.
Mark, may he rest in paradise, man.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely. Okay, wrestling fanatic. Hey, thank you very much,
What's up, Ricky?
Ricky.
Ricky, what's up, Ricky?
That looks good, man. I like seeing the updates, Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doing some good work going on there.
Yes. Well, you're taking away the fun, Chris. You got to fight over them.
Right, you're supposed to defend your title.
That's right.
Especially
That's
that
right.
The Universal Television title on
Did
TV.
you-
No,
did
no,
you-
we don't need no more TV stuff.
Did
Never-
you
never,
Oh.
never mind.
did you tell
never
her?
mind.
Did you tell her? Don't
Don't-
bother asking.
Never
Yeah, don't
mind.
ask it, yeah.
No more TV.
Been with the big Deborah. Okay, so it is time for the belt of the week, as we normally do every week. We start off with a belt, and I've got the honors this week. So hopefully I can get the camera ready before this ends. There we are. Okay, this is the belt of the week. Full screen. This is actually getting a 2-for-1 deal tonight. Okay, this is the Mid-South North American Heavyweight Championship, and I'm not going to show you the back tonight because this belt is freaking heavy.
Yes.
This belt was made by Dream Championship Belts. Tanvir Kershid and his crew did a really, really fine job. Let me get down here where I can show you a little bit better detail. You still see the screen. Okay. A lot of nice, there's some hand carving here in that silver area. That's all hand chiseled right there. I actually saw a video of him doing this. This was the second, to my knowledge, the second edition of this title. There was a previous version, which a lot of people refer to as a sawtooth, which looks like a saw blade, that Magnum TA, Mr. Wrestling 2, Junkyard Dog held, Ted DiBiase. This version here was held by a lot of greats. Magnum TA also held this.
Butch Reed.
Butch Reed, Hacksaw Butch Reed.
yeah,
He actually held
great.
both of those. Yeah, he
Bush
actually held both.
Reed, wow.
Yeah. It's got the conchos over the snaps.
I gotta get those.
The leather is really, really nice on this belt. I didn't have to relive this one. It's really, really nice. There's really no tooling to it at all. This is actually the Mid-South logo here that they put on the side plate. And I remember when I saw this belt come out in the wrestling magazines, I didn't care for it. Richard, can you do the comments while I'm doing this? I don't want to have to catch up.
Yes. Where do we leave off? Oh, here we go.
There you go. Okay. When I first saw this belt come out in the wrestling magazines, Magnum TA held it, and the belt went all the way from his waistline all the way up to his
What's up, Christopher?
right below his nipples.
What's up, Ethan?
What's up?
Ethan.
You got your male snaps over here. Nothing special there. There's no conchos or anything like
What's
that.
up, brother?
Just a
Hope
smooth
all's well.
strap, and I love these bars in between.
What's going on, man?
Then you have the concho features on each corner of the main plate. These are all separate pieces. Then you have these bars in between. Really nice.
Mhm.
And this is for the inspiration for the AEW Ladies title, as well as I think the international title was modeled after this belt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a classic design, still in use today. Not this belt, but this design. They did a very nice job. So this comes along with the Mid-South television title, which when it was Mid-South, they had a medal for the title. When they moved over to UWF, they actually made a belt for that title. But this is the Mid-South TV medal. This was also, I think this was made by,
What's up, Lane?
I can't remember if this was made by Dream or if this was made by somebody else. I can't remember. I forgot. Anyway, Dick Slater was the last one to hold this, and he famously in Tulsa did a promo where he dropped this medal off a bridge into the Arkansas River in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have I met the ribbon there?
Did anybody ever go get it?
I have no idea.
How heavy do you think that is, Mark?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never weighed it. It's pretty heavy though. It's about the size of a compact disc or
Okay.
DVD.
So about maybe less than 5 pounds.
Yeah. It's 4 millimeters thick. It's pretty beefy.
That's nice.
I want to say Muhammad Asif made this one. It was either him or Dream Championship belts. I can't remember which one.
Now, was the original with the red, white, and blue ribbon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Dr. Death also held this title, this medal. And I want to say Jake the Snake Roberts held it too, but I wouldn't swear to it. I think he did. And him and Dick Slater feuded over this belt. And I don't remember if Jake ever won this title or not. I don't think he did. It's a very nice belt. The back is pretty much the same as the front. It's a very nice piece of leather. No tooling. Nothing fancy. So, that's it.
Nice belt, man. I have that one in my collection.
Yep, me too.
Sorry, Plant.
It's up there.
Mine is actually, where is it?
Yeah, mine is right there.
Oh, it's on the bottom shelf.
on that stack of boxes there. That's where
No,
mine-
actually, it's in my case right here.
I have got.
I
to
forgot.
Get me
I moved around my belts.
I've got to get me a ring light. I've had two of them. They both broke, so I have to move that light over. So there we have it. Okay, what's next on the agenda? Let me get my handy dandy iPad out here. So organized. Okay, so I put a post out there. Okay, where was your last comment you put up there?
The last one was Scott. Beautiful North American Championship.
Okay.
So Chris is the next one.
Okay. All right. So I put a post out there. I've since taken it down. And I can't remember what day this was, Monday or Tuesday. I saw a post pop up with Dustin King, and he was posting up, I guess, a memory of his taking his NWA Las Vegas Big Gold to the Pawn Star show.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't remember how that turned out, but he didn't get anything for what he wanted for it. It was a good experience for him. And so I went to like the post, and there was no like button. Wouldn't let me like it. I was like, what the heck? So I went to the group and saw that I had been suspended from the group for up until September 27th. And I had a suspicion what happened. So I reached out to Dustin and said, hey, I'm not sure what happened, but I'm suspended from the group. and I let it sit there for a little bit. And I got thinking about it. I thought, no, I'm going to tell you what I think happened. And here's what I believe happened. In fact, I know it happened. I know for a fact it happened. Uh, as some of you longtime viewers may remember, about a year ago August, we had a show, and I called out a gentleman by the Frank. I use the term loosely, Frank Paul, for making a comment, basically wishing death upon another member of the hobby. I won't name that person because it's not really that relevant. But I went a little extra far with it. I went back to some past stuff where we had had
We
some.
even deleted the episode because we wanted to be nice.
Yeah, you jumped ahead of me, but so we were in a promo group, and there was some stuff that happened. He left the group under some what I consider childish circumstances, but that's what happened. And so I brought that stuff up, and that really wasn't relevant to me calling him out for wishing death upon someone else, which that's a disgusting bush league move, no matter what aspect of life you're involved in. But so he was pretty upset with me, and I got thinking about it. I kind of felt bad about it because I went extra, and so I reached out to him, and of course he didn't really want to talk to me, but I did issue an apology, and he didn't accept it. But long story short, we had some back and forth, and he said basically, "Fine, you apologize. I won't troll you anymore." He was trolling me in groups, is what happened. He's trolling me in groups, is what he was doing. And so he said, "Fine, I won't troll you anymore. We don't have to like each other. We can still be in the same groups and not have to talk to each other." So that's fine. He said, "Are we done?" I said, "We're done." He said, "Okay." And that was the end of it, to my knowledge. A year later, about a month ago, not quite a month ago, I believe it was August 27th, in another group, there was some post that had been put up where someone had, I guess, made threats to someone else in a PM over a belt. I can't remember what the deal was, but I made a comment that because there's some strong language in that post, in this comments, and I said, "Wow, somebody's a keyboard warrior." Well, Frank Paul could not stop himself because this is what he does. He trolls. He commented, said, "Pot, meat, kettle," referring to me as being pot. And so I thought, okay, fine, we'll play that game. So I said, "Nice to meet you, Kettle," and I went on about my day. That was the end of it, as far as I was concerned. So I believe that this is when I was suspended from the group. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact it was the day I was suspended from the group. And it wasn't even the group that this happened in. He got his little panties in a wad, got upset, and lost his binky, and he decided he was going to suspend me from the group. So I reached out to Dustin King once again, and I said, "If this is more Frank Paul's BS, then I'll just leave the group." And I did. I left the group. Dustin read the message, and as of tonight, I still haven't heard from him. And I also left his other group he has because Frank Paul is also an admin in that group, and that's just the way it is. I don't feel like I need to be in a group where an admin is going to sit there and just troll me in other groups and then punish me in his group because he had thrown back at him. So I blocked Frank Paul, and because that's all he knows to do. He doesn't really contribute anything positive to the groups. He buys belts. He sells belts. He does videos, I guess, doing reviews on belts. In one review, he got I guess he got scammed by somebody who sent him some junk belts, and he sent them back to the guy and poured a bunch of soiled kitty litter back to the guy, which was not cool. I thought it was funny, but it's not cool. But that's all he does. He trolls people. That's all he knows to do is trolls people. And if Dustin King wants to, and I'm friends with Dustin King. Okay, I'm not trying to trash Dustin King, but if you're going to allow your admins to do that, it's going to come back and bite you in the end because people are going to get tired of that. If Richard or Kevin, who are my co-admins, did that to somebody else, I would remove them from admin status. I would call them on the carpet and say, "You can't do that." But this has not happened with Frank Paul. He's allowed to run amok. He's never been held accountable for anything he's done. And so until that happens, he's just going to do what he's going to do. So for people asking what group that was in, where I wasn't kicked out of the group, I was suspended for something happened in another group where somebody provoked me, and I threw it back, and I was suspended. So I left the group. It was We Collect Wrestling, WCW, Dustin's group. We have We have promoted that group on this podcast because it was a good group. But as long as you have a whiny baby, bitch baby, 6, 2, 3-year-old tantrum throwing child in the form of a man that acts like this toward members and other people in the hobby, I don't see any need to stay in those groups. It doesn't make it pleasurable for me to be in a group where somebody's going to do that to somebody else for no apparent reason. And I take back my apology because he's basically proven what I said on the show that has since been deleted. By the way, I took the show down because I had gone beyond what I meant to do that night. I went beyond and took the show down. I regret doing that, but I can't take it back. I can't bring it back, so that won't happen. But for people who I've been inundated with PMs asking me, what group was this? What happened? What happened? This is what happened. And I'm not saying you should leave WCW. I'm not saying that because I think this is an isolated incident. As a matter of fact, Richard, who was on the show with me that night when I was going after Frank for calling out this member for wishing he was dead, he was removed from that group a year ago.
Yeah, no, it was actually in 2020. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to come on here and cry that I was removed. Dustin, I'm good friends with you as well. You've never done me wrong.
Yeah.
My beef is not towards you.
Right.
But if you want me back and you want me put me back in the group, I'm fine. But if Frank is there, I don't want nothing to do with it. But no disrespect to you, Dustin, because you're a good guy in the hobby, and I've respected you since I got in the hobby. I don't play that. You know, if he wants me out, that's fine. I didn't do nothing personally to the guy.
You sat here while I called him out. That's all you did.
It's c'est la vie with me. It won't hurt my feelings. I won't take anything personal, but I don't think of you any less, Dustin.
Yeah.
I just don't care for Frank's baby tantrums.
You need to hold him accountable. You need to hold him accountable. You need to take control of your admin. Either fire him as admin or something, because he's doing this to members, and he does it because. Like I didn't go after him. He came after me. I threw it back at him because I'm mature enough. I can handle it. He's not.
I'm not.
And so he goes back in his little group. He goes back in his little group, and he punishes me for him trolling me. So if you're going to have a troll as an admin, I don't want any part of it.
And that's why I kind of just backed away.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. Like I said, if Dustin wants to have me back and he's not there, I'm fine to come back. But if he's there, I don't want to be there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I have no hard feelings toward Dustin, but he needs to not just say something. He needs to do something about Frank Paul, because that's just crap. It's just crap. An admin should not do stuff like that. That's not what an admin does.
Yeah, I would expect Mark to kick me out if I did something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I would fire you as admin. I'm not sure if I'd kick you out, but I would fire you as admin. But I don't have any hard feelings towards Dustin. I'm just a little disappointed that he's allowed this to happen, and I still haven't heard from him. I'm disappointed. But my beef is with Frank. I don't even have beef with Frank Paul. He has a beef with me. But anyway, for people wondering about that post, I took it down because I got tired of people messaging me, asking me which group it was. I told a couple of close friends because they just kept pressing. But I think it's an isolated incident just because of what happened on that show. But I just wanted people to know what happened and where it happened. So
I only noticed because I went in to check and I couldn't even pull up the group. And then somebody I know went in, they pulled it up, and sure enough, Frank was the one that removed me. Yeah. So Dustin's a
good guy. He just has to have a douchebag friend that.
It just doesn't hurt my feelings. I want you to know that.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why you would allow an admin to behave this way. It just makes absolutely no sense. Admins and moderators' jobs are to enforce the rules of that group. That's their only job. But to punitively punish somebody because you trolled them in another group and they threw it back at you is just plain crap. It's childish.
Good one, Tyler.
Childish. Okay.
What's up, Antonio?
Exactly, Antonio.
Big Deborah, yeah. If you didn't catch Goat Milk Diaries last night, what is it? Nerdcast?
Yep.
I'm not sure what it's called nowadays, but they used to be Goat Milk. You need to check out last night's episode. It was fire. And when I say fire, that's an understatement. It was a blast furnace.
Especially their special guest.
Yes.
Oh, and You know, I got to give it to the guys, man. They had me go out and get some snacks for all the guys. You know,
Go watch it.
Goat Milk Diaries. Okay, it shows up as Nerdcast on a couple of things, so I went for sure.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
Check it out, everybody.
So anyway, I'm not going to get into what happened on that show. That's not my fight, but it was a great show. You guys did a tremendous job.
Thank you.
that was a hell of an
Jason?
entrance, Ben.
Jason
was
Cortez.
a
If
hell of-
anything else, it's just a fun show to watch.
What's
everybody.
up, Jason?
Yeah,
Check it out.
it's quite a few
Okay.
great shows and podcasts to watch, you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
We-
Good
we-
job.
We're not a mafia or a gang.
No, we're not.
All right.
We're not gatekeepers.
We're not
No.
gatekeepers.
That's Ghostbusters.
We
We're
don't-
not
These-
the PCM.
Are you a god? No.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Put up the picture.
die.
Put up the picture of what's her name in the Walmart deal, and then you can say that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Walmart
I'm
deal.
getting old. I can't remember her damn name. I'm sorry.
Are you a god?
Yeah.
No. When Anthony asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Basic your damn receipt.
Yeah. So their issue with a certain guy, I'm not gonna get into that. That's not my fight. But enjoy that. Have fun. I skipped something. I'll remind everybody I have a couple of belts for sale. Actually, maybe one, but for sure I have this one for sale. This is a brand spanking new WWE Shop World Heavyweight Championship.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I bought this belt to do a raffle event in the Wild World of Belts, and it didn't go well. I think I had 7 people out of 26 pick spots, and it just wasn't going well, so I shut it down. And so I got this belt for sale, basically for shop price, but you're saving the shipping and the taxes. So just $500 shipped. I'll ship it to you for free, and I need to get rid of this belt.
That's like $100 off, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
practically $100 off.
Definitely.
And I know you could. If some people could get free shipping, if you have the right discount codes, things like that. But you were saving the taxes, and I mean, we're talking about $45 I don't know, almost $50 taxes.
50.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So depending on who you are, you're saving $50 or $100 on this belt. So hit me up after the show, and I'm also selling this one. Maybe not. Shop Crumb Ryan, the Shop Ryan, selling this one for $450 shipped.
You must keep the belt.
If I keep this, I'm gonna sell my Rizwan. I really don't want to do that.
Belt mark.
Same thing, $450 shipped.
Keep it.
Shop. Keep it.
Keep the damn belt mark. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. $450 shipped is shop price, but again, you're saving the shipping and the taxes. So hit me up after the show. I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh boy.
Thanks for having me, man.
That was a great
It,
show.
it allowed me to blow off some steam. I got kind of R-rated last night, so
You hit it
if
right
you
on the
haven't
money.
watched it, if you guys ain't watched it, then be ready
Ben-
for the dark side.
Ben, you said what needed to be said, plain and simple.
I mean, I did, and I didn't want to take it down that road last night.
Sometimes you
But-
got to go down that road, Ben.
I know, but you guys know me, man. I'm approaching, legend status in life. I don't need it.
Let me clarify.
Yeah.
That shipping is free in the United States. You'll have to pay
Yeah,
for shipping all the way to Malaysia. So.
Right.
So-
And I had a
Yeah,
guy from
legend.
Germany. I had a guy from Germany hit me
Hey,
up at
James.
that crumb round, but I really don't want
What's
to.
up, James?
Really want to ship it over there. James Davis, hello. Thank you for watching.
If you use pirate ship, trust
You get some good rates on Pirate Ship.
well
Yeah, I know.
that and on international shipping, it does the labels for you. All you have to do is print them.
Yeah. it's
Just
very-
input the
very-
information, and it'll print the labels. You'll get 5 labels for international ship.
Okay.
And
Yep.
you put them all on the box, or you put them in the little sleeve.
This guy knows his wrestling.
There you go.
Yep.
Mhm.
This is an Ashley Southern Design shirt, by the way.
Hmm
Famous shirt, made famous by Terry Funk when he called Dusty Rhodes an egg sucking dog, so you had a T-shirt made that said Dusty sucks eggs. So I had to step back away from the camera so it doesn't just say Dusty sucks. So-
Now, do you have the Son of a Plumber shirt, Mark?
no, I don't. I don't think there was a
That's
shirt
another
like
good
that.
one. Dusty had that one. That was a good one.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yes.
There's
Son
also
of
a shirt
Plumber.
that I think it was Greg Valentine had that said "I broke Wahoo's leg."
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like it that one
Another
too.
classic.
The animal shirt. I don't care. I wish I need to get one of those.
A lot of classic T-shirts. From that.
Yeah, yeah, made in the back.
Yeah. This is DTF, direct to transfer, and it's kind of like heat. It's actually heat pressed on, but it's also kind of like
The transfers are thicker. They're going to last
yeah,
a long
yeah.
time.
You can barely feel this one. You can't even feel the letters on
But
this.
they're so well made. They're very thick. They're going to last
Yeah.
for a long time.
So I'm wearing a famous shirt too. You know, the yellow plus.
But thank you for
Okay.
noticing. Thank you for noticing, James.
Woo! I feel better.
I had to go out. Wore the shirt all day because I work from home, but I had to go to Walmart and I had to go to my daughter's bank to take her something she got
Gotta
the mail
get to the
today,
door. I'll be right back.
and I had to change shirts because I can't be wearing this out in public. My wife would be humiliated if I wore
Is your
that.
roof done, Mark?
Yes, I got it done the other
Okay.
day.
All
Yes,
right.
got a new roof.
I had to ask.
They're gonna come back and do my siding and gutters though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Richard's wearing yellow. That's an inside joke. More inside that I really want to go
But do you
into.
realize this shirt means two things?
Yellow T-shirt.
Yellow was caught on camera, and this person was involved in porn.
That's true. That's true.
This is true. This is
So it's a
true.
double hitter, you know.
Yeah.
His best friend was sharing with him in a very special way.
Yeah. So next, any other belt stuff we can talk about?
Oh,
Hmm.
the Fox thing. You have the Fox thing.
No, I don't.
The
Fox
Fox video with.
Oh,
the-
that yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, absolutely, yes.
that's belt related.
Okay, that's right. I thought you were talking about Fox and WWE. Okay, so if you happen to watch on Fox News, there's a show on there called Gutfeld.
Watch it every night.
Is it Gutfeld or Gutfeld? I think it's
Gutfeld. Greg Gutfeld.
Tyrus is a frequent. Is he a host on there or just an occasional?
He's like
co-host?
a co-host. He's on about 80% of the time.
Okay. And in the past, when he was NWA TV champion, NWA heavyweight champion, he would bring the belts on the show with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last night he was on the show. He's not a champion right now, so he doesn't have a belt. But Donald Trump, our former president and presidential candidate, made an appearance on the Gutfeld show.
Sure did.
And I don't have a video of this. I did see the video, but there was a special presentation made by Tyrus. He presented Trump with his own personalized belt.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it he said when he presented that belt to him?
Well, he said, if you're going to sit in that chair, the only way to sit in that chair is if I present you with this. And he goes, here you are. He goes, here's a belt. So Donald Trump is holding it and goes, man, this is the real deal. He goes, like, I would give the future president a fake belt. This is from the real maker.
The chair that Trump is sitting in, that's his usual chair during the
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyrus. Okay, that's why. I
Tyrus,
said that.
yeah,
Tyrus.
is usually in that chair. So yeah,
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
beautiful
And,
belt. That's
and
what
the belt is
that's-
beautiful. It represents the United States perfectly. The colors and the texture of it and everything.
Red Leather did a heck of a job on it.
And I want to give a shout out to the guys on the side plate there, Mark, if you have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get through the comments real quick. Yeah, it would. That's actually a pretty good design. Let me get to the picture.
I wouldn't mind having that one done.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I don't have a good close up of that belt. I've seen pictures of it, but I couldn't find it.
Richard, you'll be hearing from the belt makers within about 5 minutes.
But I would like the eagle to be, kind of like the United States, the WWE one, where it's popping out
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it just be stacked a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would do different.
I wonder if he'll take this. I wonder if he'll take this on the rally circuit with him.
I wouldn't doubt it. I know in his office he has so much memorabilia that he's been given that's just sitting there. Not even in cases or anything, just sitting there.
He was
Yeah.
he was joking with. He had a real good sense of humor. He said, "Maybe I need to wear this when I'm playing golf."
Yeah. I remember I heard that. I was laughing. But yeah, it's just nice the way he had it.
Good looking belt.
And there's a special plate on there. I guess would be where the logo plate normally goes, and it has the names of people involved. I guess in the making of this belt. Of course, Red Leather, who made the belt. Smitty's Beard Sauce, who may have
Sponsor.
sponsor us, donate money for this. Darren McBurnett. Don't know who this gentleman is, but Darren McBurnett was involved in this. Richard Simpson stoned the belt, apparently. I'm tickled for him. I'm really
Yeah,
tickled for
shout
him.
out to Richard Simpson, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the top says contributed by, so everybody's included into it
Okay.
at once.
And this Arts Nos personalized design. They may have designed the belt. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So these were all the people who were involved in the making of this belt. And I'll tell you how popular this belt's become. One of my personal friends, actually is a relative of mine, reposted these pictures on her page. So she thought it was kind of cool. So somebody not in the hobby really took notice of this. So pretty
Very
cool.
well
Yeah,
done.
I actually like it. I really
so,
like that.
so my congratulations to at least the ones we know. Red Leather, was it Ron Everson?
Mm-hmm.
Ron Everson and Richard Simpson.
And Richard
Yep.
Simpson. Yep.
Very
Shout
happy
out
for you
to them
guys.
guys.
Congratulations.
That was awesome to see
Nice
that.
work.
Hopefully that ends up on a shelf in the Oval Office in January. So hopefully. Insured Simpson. Richard Simpson. Yes, yeah, he does great stonework. He sure does. He also does side plates.
Yeah. But it came out really good, just the way it is. I mean, the pictures from what we've seen on the air, you
Yeah.
can go back and watch it. It's all over YouTube right now, but it was pretty cool.
I'm replying to Antonio Mendoza.
Like I said, not a lot of people respect that wrestler, but I thought it was a cool gesture on
It was.
national,
Yeah.
national airways to give him that.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump, if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't have been a WrestleMania 3 or WrestleMania 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. He invest some money in that, or he just was part of
He
it? or
gave
what?
them the arenas to use.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got them in the arenas.
That's cool, Chris. That's cool.
He's had a hand in wrestling, whether we
Mhm.
like it or not. He's
Yeah.
been on the air.
Yeah. Nor the video link. Do we have a video link?
I could probably go get it.
That's a good question, Mendoza. In the meantime, I want to show this belt off again because I got so much good feedback from this. Oh, Fox News YouTube channel. Okay. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe on it.
Fox News Channel. You'll be able to find it on there. Just look for the show that Andy was saying.
Okay. I got a lot of good feedback from this belt. This is the NWA Championship that was given to the plates were given to me by Wade Dakota Robertson. I don't know if he's still watching or not. These plates, I'm told, were confirmed by Dave Milliken to be the accurate size. They're 7x10 on the main plate, and I think these side plates are 3x3 inches. Not sure about the grommets, but this is accurate size. I did what I consider a pretty accurate leather cut on this. One thing I didn't do right on it is I cut it just an inch too long because that side plate should be showing just about an inch of that side plate. But I'm very happy with this belt, and I posted this in a lot of groups and on my personal, not my personal page, but I went to the makers page. It's Hamza Ali and Jacked Championship belts, and I posted this, and a lot of people are asking where this belt was made. It's a beautiful, in my opinion, probably the most accurate dome globe I've seen in terms of the 80s style, the Ric Flair Harley Race belt. It's, in fact, somebody who has these same plates is going to send them to me for leather. Send me lots of pictures comparing this one to pictures of the original, except for the beat up plates. It looks pretty much spot on. So I've had 2 or 3 people hit me up to re-leather theirs. I have made a template for the leather cut around the main plate. This curve here is surprisingly difficult to get right. It really is, because it's not perfectly round, but at the same time, it's not. If you get perfectly round, it go way up here like this. So you have to be very careful about doing a slight curve over this main plate. And this one here, the only reason I could do it this way, put part of the lacing behind the main plate, is because there is no bolt there. Usually, if there's a bolt there, I cannot bend the leather back to get a lacing needle in there. But this one doesn't have that, so I'm able to bend the lacing needle back and get about 1/8 of an inch or maybe 1/16 of an inch of the lacing back behind the main plate. I didn't put it back any deeper than I did because I think the lacing should show. I just, it's an integral feature of the belt is the lacing, so it should show a little bit. Even though the original, I think you half the lacing showing.
Thank you, Chris.
So, anyway,
I'm getting old, so my memory is very.
And your mileage may vary, but I reached out to the maker because I was just curious how much the plates alone would cost. He said he told me the plates would cost $425. Now he's come up with a different version of this. Maybe I think he called it an improved version, a new version. I think he just has a different finish on the plates. He told me $425, but don't hold me to that. If he tells you a different price, that could happen. I don't know. But
I like it because it's not too shiny and it's not too dull. It's like
this
right
is
in
a
the
satin.
middle.
This is a satin finish. This one's a
Yeah,
satin.
it's perfect.
Couldn't have been any better.
If I had that version, I would have to put it in the shadow box with the gold paper in the background.
Yeah, I like this belt better than my Classic Shields, believe it or not. And I've debated selling my Classic Shields because I don't need 4 Dome Globes, but I do intend to, regardless of whether to sell that one or not. I need to do a comparison video of all 4 of my Dome Globes. I've got the Premier, I got the Figs, I got the Classic Shields, and I got this one. So I want to do a comparison video sometime. I'll try to do it this weekend, but I won't. I'm not sure because I have a lot of leather work to do. But I'll try to do a comparison video soon and get that out there. And but I just love this belt, and for everybody that's reached out to me, I appreciate the positive feedback on it. In my opinion, this is the most accurate Dome Globe. In my opinion, you may feel differently. And again, this is not compared to the current one that's out there. This is compared to the one that Ric Flair, Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes, all those people held back in the early 80s. So Terry Funk, Kerry Von Erich, Tommy Rich, a lot of people held this belt. So the one thing I think is not quite right about it, and it's not that big a deal, is the main plate is just flat. I think the original might have had a slight little curve.
Slight curve,
Maybe.
yeah.
Just a slight curve. And I'll talk to the maker about that for future belts, but I'm not changing a thing on this. I love this belt. I absolutely love it.
Gorgeous.
Oh, it's
gorgeous
nice.
belt.
It's
But
perfect.
the only other thing that's not quite accurate, but I'm happy with it that way, is the original had some screws, some screw heads in the corners of all the and underneath here, because the gold plates were actually mounted to a steel plate, and that was screwed into there to hold it to the steel plate because they're extra gold, and they would bend if they didn't have that backing. So here's the back.
Everything
And,
about it looks great.
Yeah.
I agree, Tomash.
And I'm probably making people sick showing this thing off all the time, but I'm just really
Now, you
proud
can
of
show it
this
all you
belt.
want. It's gorgeous.
I was very proud of this belt. So before I put this on leather, I told Wade Dakota Robertson gave me this, and thank you again for this, Wade. This is gonna be my carry around belt. If I go to a WrestleCon or wrestling event or something like that, I'm taking this belt with me because I'm not taking an $1,800 Classic Shields belt with me. It gets scratched up, but I got to think about it. I'm not sure I want this one scratched up either.
What's up, David Babel? What's going on, man?
Oh, David.
Thanks for tuning in tonight.
David Babel, he's getting ready to do some more YouTube reviews of belts, so be sure to check out Instant Classic Reviews.
Yeah,
On
check it
YouTube?
out. Pretty good. Very detailed, too.
Yep. I don't see David anywhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, right there. I was looking up.
Scroll up.
I don't have to scroll up. It's right there.
Come on, Mark, scroll up.
All right. Why am I still full screen? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You have the control. You are in power.
You can
Mark, I
take
put
it,
the link for the Trump video in show chat.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I can get it up there, but let
Oh, you can get up there. Just,
me see what I can do here.
no problem.
Let me see if I can share my screen, and it's 30. It's 30. No, it's not. Let me get past the ad here. How long is it?
Yeah, those YouTube ads are annoying.
Yeah, they are. Okay, this is 5 minutes long. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm just going to show a little bit of it.
Just the beginning or, whatever. Gives the belt.
Yes.
Yeah, YouTube has a new thing now. When you pause it, it'll play ads.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Ads everywhere.
I pay for premium, so
Yeah, I'm this close to doing it. The ads are just too much.
I bought premium years ago, and it's great.
Yeah. What's it like? 15 a month, Ben?
Yeah,
It's worth it.
it's on 15. Yeah,
Okay, let me see if I can find the. There you go.
I use YouTube enough to justify it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Go.
Let me know if you can hear it. I'm gonna play. Hit play.
Okay.
You hear it?
Yeah, it's a little low.
It's light.
We don't need any scandals, so maybe I should mention.
There you go.
You wear pajamas. I don't. Do you own blue jeans?
Do you own blue jeans?
I
He
have.
sleeps in the suit.
I have a very old pair that I saw. I doubt I fit in it.
Because we were talking about this. I've never seen you at the beach. We see Biden all the time at the beach. Do you ever sunbathe?
I'll tell you this.
I think it's a little bit past this. I don't know. Can you like move the little viewer thing over to
Told him he
see?
looks great
Okay,
at the beach
all right.
in the
'Cause
bathing suit.
I saw this last night. It's
I
going to
think
go a
it's
little
terrible
bit.
when you see a president lying on the beach on a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
There we
Right
go.
there.
Actually, I think it starts where Tyrus has the belt in his lap.
You know, I
Okay.
can't wait. So one day I'll be able to tell my grandchildren that the president of the United States stole my seat. If you're going to
was an
sit,
honor.
oh wow! But, thank you for WrestleMania 4 and 5, by the way.
Here you
Thank
go.
very much. But if you're going to sit in that chair, if you're
Here you
going
go.
to do the Tyrus experience, you have to do it right because you are the people's champion.
Oh wow!
There you go. Yeah.
I like that. Now I'm really happy. That's a real. Oh, that's a good one.
It's the man who makes all the professional ones.
I thought the people's champ was The Rock.
Yeah.
A real belt indeed for the people's champion. That was
Like I said, it was belt related, so I thought they would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. I have to go back and watch the rest of the video later.
I imagine
It's
Ron Edwards is getting a lot of contact about that.
Yeah, especially
sure
when
he
I
is, yeah.
seen that on there, and I said, "Oh, we got to get that on there somehow."
Make me one.
Please.
You know, I know that belt's going to upset a lot of people, but I got to ask you this: how many Harris or Biden belts do you see made?
None.
None. I just,
Zero.
yeah.
Like I said, if
And I'm
it
not trying to
wasn't
be
for
political, I'm just-
him letting him use the two arenas,
Mhm.
and he wasn't in wrestling, shown in wrestling,
Excuse
I
me.
wouldn't have mentioned it. But he was a part of WWE wrestling.
He was. He was.
And it was a wrestling belt, so that's why.
He got Vince McMahon's head shaved.
That's true.
Hair versus hair match.
Isn't he in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
I think.
I don't know yet. I don't think so.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Was
Yeah.
this
Okay.
before he's president? Because he would have had
Hey,
to.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Before-
way before he was president.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And I'm not trying to be political. I know it's hard not
Yeah,
to be.
me
but,
me neither.
but
I
that's a
don't
cool
care who
thing.
you vote for. I respect you just
Yeah.
as the same.
You working on People's Champion belt? Okay. Well,
Cool.
he's trying to talk me into keeping that shop right. I think I will, but I
think
may
you
have to. But I'm gonna have to sell my Rizwan. I don't need 2 big golds.
Well,
Just
there you
don't-
go. You made your decision.
Oh, and then with Mick Foley and Simba. That's funny because Mick Foley's a diehard liberal.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'll be meeting him Saturday.
But yeah, that's a cool thing. It's a beautiful belt. I won't get one. I just don't need any extra belts. But
Mhm.
that's pretty cool.
The only thing I would have said, I would have did that in the blue leather, like a deep blue, unless it was
or a red, white, blue leather like the old Georgia national champion.
true.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Kevin's not with us tonight.
He is watching though.
He is
watching.
watching.
Yes, he's
He's
watching.
with us in spirit.
Mhm.
But anyway, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people hitting up red leather, and I don't know if he's willing to make any more of those or not. That could be a one of a kind belt. But if you can
Don't
get,
worry. I'm sure all the belt makers have their art on it.
they'll have to get good pictures. They'll have to get good pictures.
Yeah.
They ain't
Like
stopped
I said,
him
if they could
before.
do it with the eagle, would they could do it like the eagle, like the United States for WWE one?
It'll be a pigeon.
I would love it. Yeah, I would love that. That would be so cool.
Be a
Or
monkey
do like fan.
Mongoose,
You imagine if it was like this.
or a goose.
yeah.
Imagine if it was like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it all right there.
I want to see him take it to the rallies, put it up on a podium in front of him, or better yet, have it on under his suit jacket.
Have him come
Like I
out
said-
like The Rock.
Like I said, he said he's going to wear it when he plays golf for protection. So
He'll come out. He'll come out with it like The Rock and hold it like this.
Yeah. Hybrid etching.
Yep.
Where's
Burnish
Hybrid
leather.
etching.
where's the
burnished
big
leather.
Deborah?
Yeah.
Zebra cake. Gone. You missed it.
Yeah, Miss Warden had to come
You have to
take
go
mine
back and
because
watch the beginning of the show. It's gone, man.
I think if I ate another
Oh.
one, I'd be up all night.
Right.
Up
I'm
all
out.
night.
Right. I'm gonna have to go shoot up some insulin.
You guys didn't tell me there was Viagra in that cake.
Mm.
I am working on a. Yeah, I want to see it in the White House too. That'd be cool. Christopher says Christopher for being.
Soon. I was thinking about that this morning. Soon. I already got the space in my living room. I just gotta move all this stuff around.
Yeah.
But soon, Chris, I will lay out the J Crown.
I told these guys right before the show started that we had the Diamond, or not Diamond, I keep calling her Diamond, the Dynamite doll, Bronwyn Billington, the daughter of the Dynamite Kid, on our show a couple weeks ago. Fantastic show. She's a beautiful girl inside and out. Gave us a lot of good stories about Dynamite Kid, growing up as a daughter of Dynamite Kid. But I did reach out to someone else today, about an hour ago, guys, an hour before the show started.
Yeah.
Trying to get somebody else to come on. I won't reveal it yet, but this person's a little bit under the weather this week. Said hit me up next week. So we'll see if we do, I'll be sure to advertise it. So I want to make sure
Shout
there's
out
a
to
heads
him.
up.
I hope he feels better.
This is going to be a really good one. Not that she wasn't. She was great, but
We get this guy. You don't want to miss it, everybody.
no, you don't want to miss it. You don't miss it.
We're definitely going to have her come back on so she could be a little longer with us. And she was all around professional. We all reached out to her, and it was a tremendous compliment on her behalf. In the way she talked about us individually,
Here you go, Chris. There's a teaser. There's one of them.
Ooh, wow.
There's one of them.
Kind of reminds me of the Intercontinental
back-
title from
put that
back in the
back.
day.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It is
Intercontinental, very much like it.
very close to it.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's a popular copy design.
Mm-hmm. So
One of the most copied designs.
there's one of the J Crowns.
That's nice, man.
I wish WWE would get rid of the one that got Empress, bring back the classic. Everybody wants it back. I don't like the one they have now.
Oh, definitely, Scott. There's so much memorabilia he has in that office. He showed it when he was interviewed one time. He's got Shaq sneakers that he autographed when he was with the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
No,
Well, it's not even our animals. It's animals over there in Africa. You got a lion that looks like a gorilla.
I wish all the belt makers would just please stop making the United States belt that's over Richard's shoulder. They cannot get close to that at all. Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Davenport, and this is why, because I'm trying to get an NWA US tag done. And a lot of makers tend to have bad art.
No Michigan.
Yeah, right.
Why do they leave Michigan?
No, the J Crown is 8 belts. The Cruiserweight and the NWA Middleweight Championship was they was not part of the J Crown. Ultimo Dragon won those championships. He had the middleweight already, but then he won the cruiserweight, and then he won the J Crown. So when you see Ultimo Dragon come out, he actually has 10 championships instead of just the 8, the J Crown. That's where a lot of people get confused at, because some people look at that picture and like it's 10. There's 10 titles in that picture. Yeah, 2 of them wasn't part of the J Crown. WCW Cruiserweight was one of them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But I have all 10, so I will take a picture of all 10. But yeah, Kevin Davenport has shown us the proper way that US tag is supposed to be made, and I'm working with a maker now that has some really clear and good pictures of the belt. Because I've had other makers hit me up about that belt. They're not even close. The state of Michigan is missing.
Every time, just about.
There's your clue right there that the art's wrong. All you see is a blotch or a smudge where Michigan is at. So
Oh,
yeah, you got to watch out for that.
Richard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Doing it again. Doing it again.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah.
I don't post like that.
Yeah. I meant to put this up last week on the show and I forgot, so I'm going to do it today. Ricky Morton, the one half of the Rock and Roll Express, put a tweet out. Is it tweet or Instagram? I think it's Instagram. And he said, "Stop headshots with steel chairs."
Yeah.
Because he has suffered from concussions over the years by hitting the head with the
He's
chair
got
shot.
CTE, I believe I read. So that
I think I heard that. Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah, I shared that with you guys.
And I guess WWE quit that. They do it on the backs now. They just do it on the backs. They don't do it on the lower parts of the body. They don't do it on the head anymore. But some promotions, I think AEW does this. I don't know if Ring of Honor does that or Impact or any of those people. But yeah, it's just we know more about CTE now than we used to, and it just we need to learn from that.
He
there's
truly
too many-
cares. Because the post I saw is he said, "Hey, I love the people, I love the sport, but I want to save people. No need to take the headshots."
No.
Like that.
No,
No
because
need-
it's for entertainment.
No need for that.
Yeah.
Keep the
Uh,
back
There's certain
shots.
days he can remember things, and those days he just relies on his wife because certain days he cannot remember. The simple
Right.
thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we know so much more about it. There's been so much research done on it
Mhm.
that we know now what we shouldn't do. I mean, even football players are wearing better helmets, even though they
Mhm.
still don't protect them 100% because of the hard shots they take.
Yeah.
But don't take unnecessary risk. Hit somebody in the back with a chair if you have to hit him with a chair. Don't hit him over the head.
It's a show. Do it something else.
Yeah.
Do not take shots to the head. Just,
Right.
And there's an art to hitting somebody in the back with a chair because you can break somebody's
Yeah.
back too. But there's an art to that.
well, and plus the chairs are specially
It's
made.
the
if you
top
want.
part, right? Yeah, it's the top part of the back where the
Yeah.
like right here.
Yeah. And don't do this
Right.
stuff at home. Don't do this stuff at home. I know a lot of us guys like to live the
The
backyard,
backyard
wrestling stuff.
wrestling, don't do that.
Yeah. The backyard wrestling's gotten out of hand. You got guys jumping onto tacks and
Jumping off of houses.
flames. Yeah.
They're crazy.
Hitting each other with fluorescent bulb tubes.
Yeah, jumping off of a house and landing on a bed mattress. Now, come on.
That's not wrestling. That's
crazy.
not wrestling. That's
Crazy.
that's a barroom brawl is what that is.
You're going to get hurt or paralyzed or both.
Yeah.
Well, you got Superhuman making them damn videos.
Is he still making those damn videos?
Yeah, jumping on air conditioners and
Whoop whoop.
This is for the juggalos.
Juggalettes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm not gonna say the rest
On
of
the-
that, but yeah.
right,
Well,
jumping
then
on pile of Legos and
I've seen wrestling promotions bring him in, and it's like,
right, putting him over, putting him over.
My favorite one is when he jumps on the microwave and then there was no give to it.
Right, he bounced off the microwave. Like, bro,
I'm like, dude, that was built in the
put
80s.
that
Where would
into
you bring
your
that?
mind. Right, what were you thinking? Jumping on barbed wire and why don't you
I'll
jump on
come-
some, I want to see you jump on some razor wire. Let's see
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That was back in
Uh,
the day when the
You're gonna
microwaves were
shred
made out
yourself
of
like
real metal.
like cheese, man.
Yeah. Trust Kevin when he knows. Trust
Yeah,
me, he
Kev-
knows. Don't ask him
yeah,
how he knows,
Kev
but
knows.
he knows all about CTE and the concussions and things like that. So
Yeah.
don't add to the list of people being.
there are so many other moves they can do than hit
Yes.
shots to the head.
Yes.
So many.
Yes.
You know, like they say, don't try this at home. Don't try it at home,
Yeah,
guys.
don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Especially to the younger generation.
It's a show,
Right.
people. It's a show.
And I'm all for it. I hate the flag football thing we're going to football. They're trying to protect the quarterback, this and that. I think we've gotten carried away, but
The Pro Bowl now is flag football.
well, I think we need to get back to tackling, quit hitting people. They're all about trying to hit somebody, knock them down. Just arm tackle them. That's what it's all about. Tackle. Too many people getting concussions and CTE from helmet to helmet shots, and even those rules against it, and they get flagged, they get ejected, they get fined. They still do it.
And they're just looking to take themselves out,
Yeah.
the guys out by doing it. It's ridiculous.
Remember Dennis Byrd that got his neck broke on the field when he tried to tackle his quarterback and ran into his other guy and broke his neck and he's paralyzed.
Yep.
New York Jets. Whoop whoop. Yep.
Yeah.
It's still real to me, damn it. Let's get back to this. I'm gonna get back up here. Does anybody know anything about the WWF North American title? I didn't watch WWF back then.
I actually do not.
I think
I'm very blurry with
I'm not
that
going to
one.
make a deep assumption. Wasn't it brought into the company by Don Morocco?
Could have been.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know because Pat Patterson held the Intercontinental, so it had to have been pre.
Well,
Pat
and
Patterson.
I think Pat Patterson won it from Don Morocco.
Oh, did he?
I had to look it up, and then that fictitious tournament to combine the South American and the North American title to,
Oh, it was Ted DiBiase.
or was it DiBiase? It might have been
Platinum
DiBiase.
says. I don't.
It
I
might have
didn't
been
watch it
DiBiase.
back then.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't start watching until it became just the two W's.
And they combined the championships with the WWF South American title, and it became the Intercontinental title. And this tournament in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yeah, I remember World Class, the American Heavyweight Championship changed hands in Puerto Rico one time when Gino Hernandez won the title off of gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. That never actually happened because we didn't have internet back then. They could get away with that. And then Chris Adams, when he got arrested for headbutting a flight attendant, he went to prison, and he was the heavyweight champion. Well, they came back with Black Bart and said Black Bart defeated him for the title in Los Angeles, so it was a phantom transfer.
Rock and Roll Express beat Manny Fernandez and Rick Rude for the World Tag Titles. Match never happened.
Yeah.
They put in another match that the Rock and Roll Express wrestled them in this place, but it was never an actual match for the title.
I just read Antonio's comment.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to stay out of the chat because.
Come on, Mark.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. You're gonna get me in this deal. I don't want to be on that deal.
Come on now.
Rich, are you out of snack cakes? Because you're using it a little Debbie.
Yes, I am. I actually, the wife just came and got the box, but if you guys want, I slipped you both, all of you, an extra one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.
I done had enough. I done had 2 in the last.
I just got to
24
make sure
hours.
the guys have enough snacks, you know.
These things are pookalicious.
So you have Big Debbie and Little Debbie's, the short version.
Yeah. Debbie does snack cakes.
And they're dreaming of Debbie in the show chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to look in this show chat.
Unofficial sponsor spanning the globe.
Yeah.
Debbie's Zebra Cakes.
By the way, we're at the top of the hour, so it's time to remind everybody of our sponsors. Of course, we have Marked Leather Championship Belt Leathering. Caught me mid-chew. Ashley Southern Designs. Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate the cooperation with the Brothers Kayfabe podcast for making that part of the show possible. They share the subscription cost with us, which allows us to go to multiple formats. So we appreciate their cooperation. Be sure to check them out on Apple Podcasts and Linktree. And I also want to give a special shout out to Kevin Davenport's Double Drop Kick podcast. He's on every other Tuesday, so be sure to check him out. I don't know when he's going to do his makeup show. He had a special guest scheduled for this last Tuesday, but he couldn't do the show because of weather. It knocked out his electricity or his internet. He couldn't do it. So I don't know if he's going to do this show again this coming Tuesday or the week after Tuesday. But be sure to check Wild World of Bells for any announcements for that. So.
Hey yo!
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that, you guys. I just want to eat my Little Debbie and just to mind my own business.
Just eating a Little Debbie in the show chat.
Yep. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, this upcoming Tuesday is Tamaj Williams.
Technically, we're on the second hour.
Yeah, we are. We're in the second
We
hour.
are. Our favorite hour.
I don't have HBO.
Me
That was
neither.
that was random.
Oh, guys, I didn't know if I told you. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I officially retired from the promo game.
Yes, you did
yeah.
tell us. You did tell us.
I
did tell me.
officially retired. I got to get the leather redone on this thing.
You
I wanna
officially
do
retired
customized.
until your next promo.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I got nothing more to give.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it takes a toll on my voice, and
I'll say.
there's a lot of more important things that need to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys that are out there, and everybody that's still doing it. I'm getting to that age now where family's got to come first.
I hear you. When he first told me that he retired from the promo game, this was my first thought.
Bullshit.
No, I actually did the cool thing. I put a torch thing up. I handed the guy the torch, basically.
Okay. All right.
I also gave David Babo a shout out in PPF.
Okay. Speaking of David Babel, he's asking if we want to be a sponsor. Sure. Absolutely.
Wait a minute. I'm still trying to get my royalty checks, and you gonna give away sponsorships?
Well, it's just going to cost you.
After
Shout
fees and taxes, your royalty zero.
That cost you a little bit. That cost you a lot.
Ben, they want to pay us in snack cakes, man.
There we go. Yeah. We don't have any money to give you. Here's Little Debbie.
I'll take Little Debbie and Big Debbie. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Nora wants to see one more. He hasn't seen any of your promos.
Oh,
I guess
follow
Miss
me on
Garrett.
Follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. I got all my promos on there, but my good ones.
I'm gonna get back on my itinerary here. I have an itinerary. There's been a lot of discussion regarding the attendance at AEW. It seems to be dwindling down week after week. And someone put a post up. I just looked up right before the show started, and I don't know who did this, but they checked out All In Wembley Stadium in London last year, 2023. Attendance was 72,265. That's pretty impressive. All In this year at the same place, Wembley Stadium, 46,476. That's a reduction of 25,000 fans.
Yeah. What is that?
And-
That's almost 50%.
Yeah, it's pitiful. And they've been showing pictures from some of the arenas. Now we know how this goes sometimes. So people take pictures before everybody gets there, fills the arena. But this was the pictures put up. Very, very pitiful looking turnout there. But again, I don't know what time of the night this was shot. So there's, I don't know. But somebody also took the same picture and did this. And I don't know if this was a joke or not. Maybe you guys can shed some light on this. But they said the hard camera side is where nobody was sitting. On the left over there is also hard cam. And then on the near side there, it says cam is extra hard here, which made me think this is a joke. Can anybody lend any credence to this?
That gotta be a joke. And this is because the year before you wouldn't seen that same graphic talking about those areas neither. So no.
They're doing it with WWE too.
Because it's clearly not 30,000 people in there.
The latest one you're seeing at WWE though is Photoshop.
Yeah, but you know what they're doing too? They're taking pictures before people get in the arena.
Yeah. People do that. People do that.
They won't. Nothing's going to stop it either.
We live in a troll environment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People like to troll.
Yeah, they do.
Which is true.
But I don't know. I just don't see AEW really living up to its hype.
Because of who's doing the booking.
The booking, yes. The booking has a lot to do with it.
Tony Khan will not give it up because Daddy bought it for him, and he's going to just keep on going. So hey,
It's his toy.
It has a lot of potential, but it has to be run right, and it's not being run right now.
Just like
I think if they fix their booking, they'll be good.
Well, just like how they're running the Jaguars. Look, they're not doing anything either. It's all how it's run.
Yeah, they're all money and no business sense.
Not bringing in people that know what they're doing.
Yeah. I can't watch AEW. I just can't, because to me it's a lot like the WCW when the NWO took over. It's basically the inmates are running the asylum. In my opinion.
Well, it reminds me of when Vince Russo took over WCW.
There you go. Yeah. He booked the the old school guys, the popular guys, because he felt like they drew money, and they did.
Mhm.
But the younger guys had the ability to draw money too, but they weren't getting that push. They were being pushed down by people like Hogan, by Flair.
And what Tony Khan's doing with Moxley right now makes absolutely no sense. The story is terrible. You
I
know,
wonder where we've seen that storyline.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it look familiar?
Well, since that picture was taken of Shane McMahon in the boardroom with Tony Khan, I really hadn't heard much about him. Have you guys?
Not a thing.
They're hinting that Shane could be a part of this group.
Yeah,
Well,
the Moxley thing.
well, we'll see. But I think
It-
Shane McMahon could book that better than Tony Khan could. Well, any of us could do that.
Anybody better than
They
Tony
also said
Khan.
that Shane and Vince was going to buy out AEW, but I don't see that happening.
No.
No.
He could. He
He
could.
could. Oh yeah, he's
Vince, from the sound of it, Vince ain't in condition to be doing anything.
Yeah.
maybe taking a nap.
Well, the women are easy on the eyes. I can say that.
But that's about the only good thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
About it.
Does that include? No, I'm not even gonna go there tonight.
Wade believes that TNA is a better product. I don't
I
watch
agree.
TNA.
I agree.
I
TNA is
agree.
enjoyable to watch.
I agree. For one that was backing AEW when they first came out, which was me, the product was awesome. It was different.
Mm-hmm.
I think TNA now and TNA back then is a better quality than it was a year ago.
Yeah.
You guys believe this? If you think about it, TNA lasted longer than WCW.
Yes.
It sure did. Sure did.
Wow.
Still going.
Just think about it.
And when
I
it
think
was one of the,
I think ECW and WCW only lasted about the same amount of time,
right?
Mm-hmm.
and TNA has lasted longer than both of them.
Hey,
And you can't say it's a money thing because WCW for who they were owned by and TNA who they're owned by those are about dead even. You can wipe that out.
hey,
And-
they
and
could say
TNA
for once
TNA had their ups and downs.
Vince never had the chance to buy them out, so they were lucky because he could have bought it out. He could have bought them out,
He could have.
and they're still pushing.
I think
Yeah.
there's something there. There's some smoke going on there.
Do you think the
They're-
biggest competitor out of WCW and TNA, which would be the biggest competitor? You think? Do you think it's TNA since they're still up and running?
TNA tried to go after WWE at one point,
It was a very dumb decision.
and you're right. They discovered that
Never. Yeah.
they monster pushed Lashley, which was it was okay with me. They monster
Drew.
pushed Kurt Angle,
Yep. True.
Drew, and then those guys. I mean, Xavier Woods got pushed big over Impact in TNA.
Has he turned heel yet?
Not yet.
Real
Okay.
close.
Okay.
Just
but,
about to
you
happen.
know,
'Cause
there's guys that's come from over there.
Are we talking about?
I mean,
He told off Kofi on the last show.
Yeah. Nora, are you
Samoa-
talking about Diddy? Are you talking about Diddy? I don't know who sang that song. Huh. Interesting.
I have no idea.
I think I had something else I wanted to talk about. No, I didn't. Okay.
oh yeah. P Diddy. He's talking about P
Okay,
Diddy's
that's what I thought.
song. Yep.
That story is still developing. That's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
I don't
there.
think he's getting out of jail. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be uncovered. because of
Hey,
this.
he got placed in federal custody.
You know what I'm hearing too? I mean, Mark and Andy probably won't know, but I'm hearing that, like I said, I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating what I heard. They're saying that Faith Evans could have been involved in this as well.
Who?
With Biggie's wife.
Oh.
I don't know it is, just speculation. That's what I've heard. They're trying to say that. Me, myself, I don't know if I believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, it'll all come out eventually. Right now, it's just still in the preliminary stages. So
I'm just waiting to hear from Mace.
yeah, they're
That's
not.
who I'm waiting for to hear from.
Yeah, they're not releasing a whole lot right now, except for, the baby oil stuff, the
The
breast milk
72
from
gallons
Cambodia.
of breast milk from
Cambodia. Yeah.
Cambodia.
And just
That's-
wait. Next week is Vince's thing on Netflix is going to start.
That's
Oh, yeah.
right. Netflix, September 25th, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
25th.
Me and Mark were talking before the show. He says, "What do you think he was doing with that? He was taking a bath in it."
Wow.
That's all I can think of. He was
Wow.
taking a bath in it.
Oh, I saw something today. I was going to take a screenshot. Forgot. Ahead of the debut of the Netflix documentary on Vince McMahon, not Giselle. Who's that woman that he supposedly is suing him for taking a dump on her?
I can't remember her name.
Was it
Well,
well,
her
her
attorney-
J?
Yeah, her attorney released a statement. I may have saved it. I may have a screenshot. I just forgot to upload it. Find it here. Yes. Barkov Lamy, who is representing her, I guess, released a statement from Janelle Grant, not Giselle, Janelle Grant. Said Janelle Grant, is a survivor of incomprehensible abuse, sexual assault, and human trafficking at the hands of Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and WWE. She has courageously come forward to seek justice for herself and other survivors, and we are honored to support her in sharing her story. It takes immense strength to speak out against Goliaths, and we encourage all survivors of sexual harassment, assault, and human trafficking to seek the support they need. This has been released ahead of the Vince McMahon documentary. Also, her attorney, her name is Ann Callis, also issued the following statement. She's with SKDK. I don't know what that stands for, but anyway, she says SKDK has a proven track record of uplifting survivors of sexual violence and human trafficking. We look forward to our partnership in seeking justice on behalf of our client, Janelle Grant. So we haven't heard anything out of her in months, and all of a sudden, this documentary is coming out, and we're going to start releasing statements from her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I think they're going to release 4 or 5 episodes they're going to have in in the deal.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, Giselle Lane or Giselle somebody was the guy that didn't hang himself. That was his girlfriend. So. Well,
I thought
Steven.
you were talking about
Steven Hanna?
Giselle Shaw.
No, I don't know who that is.
She's yeah. That's the guy that used to run TNA. His girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Girlfriend.
Okay. Giselle Maxwell, I think is what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah, that's. It just sounds sick on the surface.
That's his business. It's just I won't be going to no Diddy party.
Me neither. I heard that he had relations with Al from
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
I'm thinking of Al from Die Hard. Not Al. And I could just picture Al walking or Carl Winslow walking into Diddy's house and Diddy says, "Welcome to the party, pal."
Yeah. Come sit right here.
That's Hollywood. Hollyweird.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a good word for it. Yeah.
Hollyweird, man.
Glad I don't live there.
Those guys get money. They start doing some weird stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't leave my house, so
Oh wow.
I wouldn't be a part of that weird stuff. 'Cause I don't leave my house.
Yeah, I can just imagine walking into P. Diddy's house and just looking around and thinking to myself,
What the hell is this?
yeah, like
Just imagine
what
being
the hell?
searched. just imagine being searched at the door to see if you have a wire on.
Yeah,
What's his name? Who's that? The young guy. What the hell's his name? The one that Usher found, the white kid. I'm trying to
Bieber?
think of his name. Yeah, Justin Bieber
Bieber?
was searched by Diddy to make sure he wasn't wearing a wire.
and Justin turned right around, walked out, and said,
Who the hell are you people?
Uh-huh.
"Aha!" I had to delete some of those videos. I got them. I just have to upload them a different way. Hang on a second, I'll find it. Oh, here it is.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
Uh,
What you know from funny?
I do that to Megan when she says something funny.
Take that. Take that.
Take that
Take it
baby
out.
oil.
Take that. Take it out of the box first.
Hey, I heard Diddy's house, the floors are slippery for some reason.
I bet they are. I bet they are. Oh, jeez. Okay. I gotta look at these. I gotta look at these comments for. He knows better than that.
What you craving? Pound cake?
1,000-pound cake.
Pound cake and ice cream.
Lots of poundage in that cake.
That's right.
What's up, Max?
We are.
We're
Good
on the
pound
second.
cake.
We're on the second hour.
Yeah, we are. Thank you. I couldn't say it. I couldn't.
Tell us
say
more
it.
about that pound cake, Gianni.
There you go. Yeah.
Is that pound cake yellow? Or is that chocolate pound cake? Which one do you like?
What two is this on?
And I'm gone.
See ya.
Hey, Ben.
See ya.
500-pound cake.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
The window was open and I crawled through it.
You had to just smash right on through it.
I had to go through it.
Right on through it, Ben.
No pancake.
I-
I don't think I want a pound cake. Thank you.
I had to crash that wall like Kool-Aid Man. All right.
Thank you, Jim. My eyes couldn't handle it.
Right.
More poundage, the better, right, Gianni?
That's right. Yeah.
So is that a punishment or
Yeah.
reward?
I think it's a reward for us. Really.
American Pie. There you go.
All I know is when I will never look at a pound cake the way I do now.
No.
Oh, this is hour two. This
Yeah,
is
it's
hour
already-
2, David. This is hour 2, brother.
We need a picture. We need a shirt with Ben doing the
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh dear.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. We got. Let's try to get back on the rails.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You guys go off the rails. I
See, I started it tonight, but
got to
this is
rein you back
rollover
in.
from
Rein you
last
back
night.
in.
Pound
Okay.
cake.
I had an idea to talk about something, and we may have done this before, but let's talk about some classic feuds in professional wrestling. I realize wrestling is basically the nature of the business is feuds, but there were some really heated feuds that some lasted quite a while.
One of the top ones of all time. I just gonna say Dusty and Ric Flair.
Okay, that was an on again, off again one.
It was one of the best I ever saw.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Their matches would go an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, they were great back then.
I got one, I got
know
one.
somebody's gonna mention it. Go ahead.
Piper and Valentine.
That was a good one. It didn't last a long time. But it was a good one.
Nikita and Magnum TA.
Yeah, best of 7. Best of 7.
Best of 7. Nothing like it. That was great.
Oh,
Magnum and Tully.
Tully Blanchard, yes.
Yeah.
Tully never
Macho
said I
Man
quit. He never said I
and
quit.
He's
Ricky
still United
Steamboat.
States champion.
Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
David's got the other one.
The Rock and Roll
Oh,
Express and the Midnight
you go.
Express.
Okay,
Yes.
now I want to say something about
I
this
said
one.
for Kevin. I got it in for Kevin.
This one spanned not one but 2 promotions. This one spilled over from Mid-South over into the
Yep.
NWA.
Yep.
So that was everywhere the Midnight Express went, the Rock and Roll Express went, and
That's
It actually 3. Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
oh, okay, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah.
That's got to be that one right there's got to be in the top 3 of all wrestling. Sorry,
Yeah.
it is.
Rock and Roll
I'm
Express
so
and the
lucky to see it
Russians.
live in person.
Yeah.
The Russians versus everybody,
Oh yeah.
including the Horsemen, the Road Warriors. You know, the
Yeah, Rock
Russians
versus
got to
Austin.
pick the fight with everybody.
Austin versus Vince.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
one went on forever.
I love this one. Kevin Sullivan, whoever he feuded with everybody.
Uh,
My personal favorite, because I got to witness it from day one, was the Freebird Von Erich feud.
Oh yes. Yes.
And what was cool about that one is that I started watching. I first got my taste of the Freebirds in Georgia. When they were in Georgia, I watched them on there, and then they moved to the world class territory. That was closer to where I live, and they would come to the towns. I could see them, so I was excited when they came in, and they came in as baby faces,
hmm
and they built this thing up beautifully. I mean, they were just they were the good guys. They were almost as popular as the Von Erichs. And Dave Von Erich won the 6-man tag team championship for them because Buddy Roberts' plane was late. He wasn't able to get in time. So David Von Erich won the championship for them. He made the pin, and he gave his part of that championship to Buddy Roberts. Then later on in the night for the NWA championship, Kerry Von Erich's going after Ric Flair, and Michael Hayes was the special referee. And we all know famously what happened there. Terry Gordy was the gatekeeper. There's your gatekeeper. and and Michael Hayes started acting heelish in the match. Decided they're not listening to me. I'm gonna leave. And Ric Flair hits Kerry Von Erich from behind, hits Michael Hayes from behind, knocks him out of the cage. And Terry Gordy slams the door on Kerry Von Erich's head, and that feud was born. And it lasted a good 2 or 3 years.
That was crazy.
That feud lasted good. It was money.
Yeah. It was.
man, he clocked Kerry with that door, though.
Well, I read somewhere where Kerry actually did take a little bit of that gate, that latch to the head. It didn't hit him full on, but they get him a little bit.
I remember that Sting and Muta feud. That was a good one.
Yeah. This is another good one. Buzz Sawyer and Tommy Rich.
Mhm.
The last Battle of Atlanta. That was a classic.
What about the Horsemen versus Dusty Magnum and the Road Warriors?
Yeah.
That was
That's
great.
where War Games came from.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure was.
Triple H versus HBK, which started off as a friendship. I think it ended up as a friendship.
hmm
It's a feud in between.
Brian.
Cena Orton. This was a good one that most of the guys watching don't remember. Is Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman. That was cool.
That was
You talk about raising hell. That's what.
Yeah, I was a
Andy
kid
Kaufman-
when Andy and I were kids when this actually made the news.
Yes.
It was on the news.
Before there was rock and wrestling, it was this feud
The
that
people
brought.
in Memphis were wanting to kill Andy Kaufman. Literally,
Yes.
they wanted to kill.
Yes.
It was men and women, right?
Well, Andy Kaufman was wrestling women, claiming that he could beat women, and he
He
was
was
the
an
women's
intergender champion. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
And he called. I don't know how he got involved in it, but he got Jerry Lawler involved, and Jerry Lawler was taking offense to him beating women. Said, you're a wimp. Anybody can beat a woman, and so he pile drived him a couple times in the ring. And Andy Kaufman actually asked to be taken to the hospital. He was playing this thing all the way.
Oh, he did the full thing.
Hey, Andrea.
He stayed in the hospital 2 or 3 days,
hmm
and then he went on the David Letterman show and famously got
was great.
slapped.
He smacked Kaufman. Oh, it was
Yes.
great.
If you guys have not seen that, look it up on YouTube. Jerry Lawler, Andy Kaufman on David Letterman.
I was watching it live and I was shocked. Like, what just happened here?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
Back then it was kayfabe.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Andy Kaufman was great.
And then
Oh,
you watch the Andy Kaufman movie, and the truth came out. Well, to a lot of people.
Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian.
Oh my gosh.
The Freebirds actually feuded with themselves. Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy actually had 2 feuds, one in Georgia and one in
Did
world
they?
class.
I never
Yeah.
knew that.
It
Yes.
did. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And as a matter of fact, Kevin Von Erich was on the side of Michael Hayes in Georgia. Because
was this when Kevin Von Erich was I mean, no, not Kevin. I'm thinking Kerry drank the milk and Michael Hayes drank the whiskey.
no, that was in world class. That was in
World class. Okay. Okay.
No, this was in Georgia.
Georgia.
Jimmy Snook had tag teamed with Terry Gordy and Michael Hayes. I don't remember why they broke up, but they broke up. And Michael Hayes started calling Terry Gordy Baby Huey, and even took a
I've
baby
heard that.
upon
I
it.
don't know where that came from. Okay, that makes
They
sense.
attacked him at the podium, at Gordon Soley's podium. Put the bonnet on his head, put a binky in his mouth, embarrassed him, and then at some point in time, Michael Hayes got into it with somebody else, another heel tag team, and Kevin Von. No, I take that back. During his feud with Terry Gordy, who was with Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Kevin Von Erich was his tag team partner. That was when Kevin was still wearing boots, and he wasn't there very long. And then Michael Hayes got into it with somebody else, and I can't remember who it was now. I think it was Buzz Sawyer and somebody else. And Kevin Sullivan was supposed to be his tag team partner, but he couldn't find him. He wasn't in the studio anywhere. So he went backstage and brought Terry Gordy back out. That's when they got back together.
Okay.
And that was just, you can't write that stuff these days. They don't write stuff like this these days.
No.
Ellsworth Gilbert. Oh, man. Nakamura and Tanahashi.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Big feud over in Japan.
Yeah. Who hasn't Ric Flair feuded with? I mean, he feuded with every babyface in the territory. So.
What about when he hit a feud with Ricky Morton?
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy.
Remember the training bra?
Yeah.
Well,
Andrea, what's up?
My favorite was with him and Magnum TA, where Ric Flair told him, he said, "You're always wearing leather, riding that motorcycle." He went to his tailor, got a suit, had the jacket, the pants, the tie, the shirt. And Magnum stepped in the ring with him to thank him. And he started ripping that jacket and stuff apart, the suit. And Flair went after him, and Magnum TA gave him a belly to belly. And he walked out with the NWA Championship and put it down there on the desk. And told, I think it was Tony Schiavone and
David Crockett.
He said, "Tell Ric Flair when he comes to that I left his belt here. Next time I touch this belt, it'll be mine." And that was right before he had his car accident.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. I remember seeing that one. There's some good feuds, a lot of heat, and a lot of those feuds started over a world title.
Oh yeah.
Somebody got screwed over a world title.
Brody and Abdul the Butcher.
Oh yeah, Brody. That was
Oh
classic.
wow, that was a good one. I don't know if he pulled out this weekend or not because he's not on the advertisement anymore. But I think he's going to be there.
I don't know if anybody else could have played that role though. Name somebody else.
I thought he did pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
David, I don't think you're old enough to have seen Andy Kaufman back then, but I think he nailed it. I really do.
Yeah, he's pretty close. He's pretty close.
Yeah.
I heard Jim Carrey was a real pain in the ass on the set.
I've heard that. Yeah, he was method acting.
He stays and he wants to stay in character.
Method acting.
Talk to him. He's like, "I'm not Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I'm popping right now. Leave me alone."
Did you hear? Who was it?
He played both roles good.
Yeah. Who was the guy that had the comedy show that? Oh shoot. He was a black guy.
Arsenio Hall.
No, David.
Oh, you talking about In Living Color?
No.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Yes.
Oh.
He told a story about meeting Jim Carrey when Jim Carrey was filming that movie.
And he said he was a jerk.
No, he said that he said everybody walked on set. I see Jim Carrey. He said, "No, that's Andy Kaufman." He said, "But that looks like Jim Carrey." He said, "No, it's Andy Kaufman." And you have to. I can't do the story justice. You have to watch the video. I'll see if I can find out. I'll send it to you guys. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's one of those actors. He gets into that character and he has to be that character until he's done shooting.
Yeah, it's called method acting.
Yeah, but I was gonna say method acting.
Yeah. And he at the end of the story, he said, "I was confused because this is Jim Carrey, one of my favorite actors, but he's saying he's Andy Kaufman." He said, "This is the exact same way I feel when people."
Ladies and gentlemen, we are commented by John Cena. Sorry, but we can't see it.
Yeah. So he said, "This is the exact same way I feel around transgender people."
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Cena for his comment.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Not scroll down far enough. Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. Or do I?
I can't believe he's watching the show, but
what are we
never
looking
know.
for here? What are we looking for here?
Yeah, John Cena comment.
John Cena's in the comments.
You can't see him. Come on.
He's right there.
Well, I'll not tonight, but I'll do it someday. I'll do this build. So I got an idea for a promo actually. Lane Ledford, hello. I didn't get to see Brody and Abdullah, but I did get to see Brody and Kamala in person. That was my first main event I ever went to.
Brody Abdullah used to tear each other up in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Yeah,
They
a
feuded
lot.
world class, but I saw Brody against Kamala in person. That was the first match that I went to in person. They were the main event. It didn't last 5 minutes. Hulk Hogan versus Creative Control.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, there it is. So I can't see it.
Me neither.
Okay.
I just can't believe he's taking a busy time off his schedule to comment on the show. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Ricky
cool.
Stenicki. It's Ricky Stenicki.
Yeah, right? Ricky Stenicki.
And Tony Mendoza knows all about it with that Dave Chappelle video.
If you haven't seen that movie, see it.
Ricky Stenicki, yeah. Especially when he's singing.
That was a great movie.
Oh, baby, I'm
Batman, first superhero to get a star. Yep. Superman didn't. Mhm.
Oh, baby, I masturbate.
Mark wanted to tell everybody that, so that's his way of letting you know.
that was my favorite scene of that whole movie was he was singing that song.
That movie was hilarious.
It was.
From beginning to end, it was hilarious.
I told you guys, as soon as I seen that, Megan was cracking up when she seen that.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena cannot sing worth a damn.
That's what made it so funny.
Yeah. He sang
He
some
can
other
rap. Hey,
songs.
he can rap.
Yeah,
Hey,
he can rap. He
I
can
like when he
sing.
was doing Whip It.
Yeah.
Grab that whip.
Yeah. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Before the show, also, Ben mentioned to me, or maybe it was Richard. I can't remember one of you guys. Maybe Andy. No, it wasn't me.
One of you guys.
Mentioned that Mercedes Moné and Kazuchika Okada are getting a lot of heat in the locker room. Yeah, care to expand on that?
Okada, I don't know so much. I know Monet, the talent, is tired of her getting special treatment.
She thinks she's God's gift.
She's like,
she's not.
she thinks she's the God's gift to women's wrestling. I'm sorry. When she comes on TV, and this is my opinion, not the opinion of Spanning the Globe, but it makes me want to go to the restroom immediately.
Piss
Yes.
break.
I don't
can't
care for her
I didn't
talking.
think she was that great in WWE. She's not great now.
She can not wrestle now. She could wrestle when she was in WWE, but she cannot wrestle now.
All right, Mark, what's got you laughing so much?
I'm just looking at the show chat.
Okay.
Echo.
He might.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I think he's going to make that 17 mark.
Okay.
How rude.
You didn't have to say it twice. I did.
Andy sold it good.
Oh, man. Andy sold it good. Yep. He did. There's a YouTube video out there where Jerry Lawler's telling the story about this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he left the studio after the Letterman episode. I think it was a couple days later, he finally got a call from Andy Kaufman. But he said that Andy Kaufman, after he died, they found out that, I guess they found a box of checks where they paid him. The Memphis wrestling people paid him.
And he never
all
cashed
his-
them.
He never cashed them. He did it because he
Wow.
enjoyed it. He did it because it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he was on one of the top TV shows at that time. He was on Taxi,
Taxi.
Yeah.
and he was making money just off that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just felt he didn't need to take the money from them. And he was a wrestling fan. He was a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to
So-
CJ. What's up, CJ?
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Speaking of feuds, we got one going on right now. Oh, man. Arby.
John, that
Let's
train
get
wreck
about
movie
Arby's.
was terrible, John, by the way.
Get some roast beef right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I like Blockers better.
Blockers. Yeah, blockers. Yeah.
Blue blocker?
Yeah.
And the Blockers and the Snicky movie.
Do you remember that old annoying Blue Blockers commercial where the guy would sing?
Yes.
No, I remember that one.
Yes.
Oh God, that was annoying. Oh,
I remember the Blue Blockers commercial. I remember
Blockers.
that
Oh.
one.
Blockers. Blue blockers. Blockers.
mm-hmm.
Blue Blockers.
all the time. The commercials on.
Now it's
Blockers gives
all-
you blue, but
Now all on TV now is Blue Chews.
blue shoe.
Blue Chews. Yeah.
We went
Yeah.
from Blue Blockers to Blue Chews.
Don't you
Mhm.
notice these days on television, all you see is Viagra, Blue Chew,
Yeah.
Jock X Cream, Maxi
Well, I just
Pads.
take all the pharmaceuticals that we're seeing, this, and then it could be what you're taking it for isn't as bad as the side effects.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
if I took Viagra and it lasted 4 hours, my wife would be in trouble.
Yeah.
You can pitch a tent.
Well, I could look at a picture of Maxine Dupree and I could last 4 hours.
I'll pitch a tent.
Uh,
She'd probably need a wheelchair after I'm done with her for 4 hours.
yeah. They say if it lasts more than 4 hours, call a doctor. No, hell no. I'm getting my little phone book.
Get the money's worth.
Yeah.
You could call Guinness Book of
That's
World
not
Records.
PG.
That's not PG. No, it's not. Okay. I'm not putting some of these comments up. It's starting to get
Pound
a little-
cake.
get a little raunchy. Your pound cake.
Oh my
Oh, man.
god.
House of pound cake.
Yeah, yeah. Scott Aarons, if you're still watching, I'm gonna hit you up a little bit after the show. We'll have her after a show chat first, and I'll hit you up. I got something I want to run by you, see what you think of it. And no, you're not. You're not in trouble.
Yes, you are.
No, he's not. Hello.
We won't tell anybody. You're safe. We won't tell anybody.
Hello.
Can you take a look at this rash? Tell me what it means.
You're
Oh.
gonna have to pound cake.
Can you say it? Pound cake.
Pound cake.
Johnny can say pound cake.
Release the
Pound
pound cake.
Poundage.
Oh shit, is this on?
All right, I'm gonna put those comments up. We're get a little.
You guys gonna get us in trouble, man.
Yeah, we're doing a little catch a sketch
Hey.
in the comments.
You're gonna get us a pound.
Yeah,
Cake.
yeah.
Cake.
You want to get us kicked off the air, man?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Cease and desist. Cease.
Oh, we haven't done that in a while. I wonder if he's still looking for those files.
He's still looking. Mark's got the picture proof.
Yeah, he's still
there
looking.
he is.
Yeah,
See,
man,
he's
look at those
looking.
files.
It's been a minute.
He's
We miss
he's
you.
bringing all the papers.
We miss you. We wish you. We know you're watching. We wish you
Just
just come
remember-
forth with a
there
file.
he is.
Just remember, look him in a good eye.
Look how happy he is. He's happy.
Find those papers now.
Yeah.
He blocked me, but he since unblocked me. I don't know what that's about, but
He's a douche.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He wants you to look him in his good eye.
He wants you to reconcile. Oh yeah.
okay.
If he
I'll just-
tries
I'll
to
just-
drink
I'll just
down
go ahead
his
and say it.
spine.
I'll just go ahead and say it right now, Scott. I'm working on a Figures Inc. Dome Globe, and I did a strap for it, and the finish didn't turn out quite like I wanted it to. I wasn't happy with it, so I started over on it. I don't want to waste the strap, and I know you have a Figs Inc. belt, so would you be interested in possibly having a laced Figs Inc. strap for yours at a discount, and then we can talk about details after the show? Because I don't want to waste the strap. I've got a bunch of them piled up that I'm gonna try to sell for project belts, but this one here would fit a Figs. It's just got not a great finish on it, but I can put a lace on it. And I don't know what happened. It's this Resolene I use, and you're supposed to apply it with a damp cloth or a damp sponge, which I do. But sometimes it leaves a little bit of a residue on the strap, and I guess it could be buffed out, but I don't have that kind of technology to do that. So, but if that's something you might be interested in, I'd like to make you okay, cool. Make you a discount just so I don't have to waste the strap. I still have to lace it, put snaps on it. It'll be a send out, but it would fit your Figs Inc. Dome Globe. Every time I see your Figs Inc. Dome Globe, I'm thinking, man, that needs a re-leather. It just needs re-leather. Okay, we'll talk.
Don't worry, it's not a trap.
Yeah, it's not a trap. No. It's not a Diddy party.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
There'll be pound cake there at the party.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, if you get an opportunity to watch two videos, and I don't remember what they was called, but the one's Jerry Lawler and Andy Kaufman on the David Letterman show. I don't know what year this was, 1982,
I
83.
think it was 82.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds about right.
Where and there's two versions. There's one where every curse word that Andy yells is bleeped out, and the F word is every other word. But
And you do got to watch the movie. I suggest you watch the movie.
And it's a good movie, yes. And there's another video out there where Jerry Lawler's doing a shoot interview, and he's telling basically the whole story, how it got started, how it developed, and how it ended up. You know, Andy Kaufman called him from the hospital, said, I'm in the hospital. So I didn't really hit you that hard. No, he said, I'm staying here. And he stayed for 3 or 4 days. He was nothing wrong with him. You know,
Awesome.
He got
Thanks
two
for
pile drivers.
watching.
Oh, okay. Brother. What? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
South Bronx, New York. Thank you very
Shout out.
much. We appreciate that.
Shout out to a fellow New Yorker.
Yeah. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.
Right.
SmackDown is going 3 hours.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure
heard they were
is.
taking Raw back to 2 hours.
I
The
just
report
read
came
that.
out today. They're going
just
3
read
hours
that.
on SmackDown.
Yep.
Yep.
I just read that. Yep.
Yep, saw it this morning. Like, okay. And don't be surprised. I think eventually Raw will be 3 hours again on Netflix, maybe.
Yeah.
But
I'm
depends
just
how many
really-
commercials. It depends how many commercials Netflix is going to run during the show, though.
Yeah. And I'm just a little concerned about what content they're going to put out there because, you know, Netflix is a subscription service, so they can do anything they want to. And I know that a lot of kids watch that show. A lot of kids.
Sometimes I don't think, unless WWE tells me to, I don't think we're going to see Netflix do the annoying thing that the networks do. You know, whenever people are chanting things and just blocking it and just ruining the show.
And the signs.
I hate that.
They black it out. They cut the sound off. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
So
Because
when
you just
Raw
turn off the
officially
TV.
goes over to Netflix, it's going to be 3 hours, and then SmackDown's going to go down to 2 hours again.
No, SmackDown's going to be 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
After the first of the year, I think I saw.
And NXT's gotten pretty good. I gotta say, NXT's got pretty good in the last
I think they're what a
year.
week. They're about. I think is it beginning of October? They're going to be on CW, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sure hope you're right, Nora. I sure hope you're right.
My girl Jada Parker.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be a problem, man.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be a problem. She
Julia-
smacked Roxy.
Julia's going to be a problem. Shorty.
The North American Women's Champion is from Boynton Beach.
Oh, Kalani or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some talent coming up in
I don't think Julia's going to be
NXT.
She's got so much talent. She's going
I
to
might
be.
as well call it TNA, NXT TNA, all in one show now, pretty much. But yeah, they got some talent coming up in NXT. They've recovered from what Vince did to it because for a
2.0
while
was a nightmare. 2.0 was terrible.
NXT was smashing Raw and SmackDown for a minute.
Yep.
He just destroyed everything that Triple H did.
Triple H was building
killed
that
it.
up,
He killed it.
and then he took it and reverted it back,
Cool.
and they're finally catching back up.
Yep. Wade knows. Wait, Julia's going to. She's not going to be in NXT very long. She's going to be up.
The comments are really picking up.
Yeah, Jay. It's gotten better than AEW. I gotta say, NXT is beating AEW.
But Nor, he signed a Legends contract.
Yeah.
He didn't sign a talent contract that
Nope,
we
he signed-
know of.
Yeah, he signed the Legends contract.
He signed a Legends contract. That's the catch to that word.
Isn't that what Jesse Ventura signed also as a legend?
Yes,
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura, Jacqueline,
Hogan,
Victoria, Hogan.
Yeah.
Who else?
So
There was
they
another
do
one.
occasional appearances.
I think
we don't
I
know
think-
what the
I think-
status with him is.
I think Wyndham and Rotunda have Legends contracts too.
They have a Legends contracts. Yeah.
The WWE used to have their own TV network, or not TV, but it was a subscription network.
Yep.
And then went to Peacock. And there's now that they've been taking over this other company, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know.
But
Netflix.
The
Netflix
pay per view switched to Netflix in January 2026.
Does that mean if you have Netflix, you get the pay per view for free?
There's
Well, the
got to be a
pay-per-view
catch.
more for.
Okay.
Yeah, there's got to be a catch.
Yeah, there usually is.
Like, they'll just add it onto your bill, no problem.
Yeah.
For the pay-per-views, if you look at it, guys, it's worth it. For the little extra money to pay for it to get all those pay-per-views.
Oh yeah, instead of paying
It's worth
$50 each
Hey,
time, and that would
Jason-
AEW's getting 50 or 60 each pay per view.
Yeah.
No way.
Jason, the booking is better. That's what makes it
Yeah,
better.
the booking is
Yeah,
better.
Let's be honest. NXT's
more of a
been
show,
better
too.
than AEW since AEW launched.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I
Ben.
am. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I am.
totally agree, Ben.
I know people are going to dispute that, but that's my opinion. Doesn't mean everyone else in Spanning the Globe has to agree to it.
Yeah.
But
But you got some pound cake.
yeah, pound cake. Yeah.
Like your pound cake.
So
Pound cake.
Release the pound cake. May I retire now, sir? No, I gotta give you some more pound cake.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
and people are complaining about that. Most of the Machine Guns going to
Yeah.
NXT.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a good fit for them.
Yeah, because we know what's
they
going to
wanna-
happen.
They want to wrestle there, but they eventually want to be teachers there.
They're going to be trainers, right?
Trainers, yeah.
And I think
Why not? It's
I
what they
think for
want.
them to retire and become trainers, it'll be perfect for the tag team division.
It's
Right.
what
The
they want.
upcoming tag team division.
More power to them, you know.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
it NXT's been better. It has.
Yep.
It's a big deal for sure.
Mhm.
And what's
And
cool
I-
about that is you can go back and watch it because it'll be like those other series that's on there. You can go back and
Oh,
watch it whenever you want to.
That's what I wanted to bring up too. Have you noticed the change in production with Raw and SmackDown? It actually looks like you're there in the arena.
Well, I think
They're-
they're using the same cameras used on the NFL sidelines. Where
That's what I was going to say.
it almost looks 3D almost.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what they call that, but it's a very
It
much
just keeps
clearer
getting
picture.
better and better.
It's just a 1,000% better than the quality it was before.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did notice that. I noticed the cameras are different.
And they're using smaller entrances for more audiences to fill up the arenas
I
even
think
more.
I think the music's going to get better because they're severing their ties with who is it that they're doing the music with?
Oh, those brothers or whatever it was.
I can't
It was a
remember.
band. It was a band. Yeah.
I can't remember the name, but
The
remember
one
how
thing
good-
I gotta say, don't get me wrong. I like Megan Thee Stallion, but that theme song does not work for SmackDown.
no.
It doesn't fit. It
Thank
just
you,
doesn't
Chris.
fit.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
I wish they would bring back the guy that they fired
Show you again while he's talking.
past.
I think they're gonna sign him to a Legends contract. Jim Johnson,
He
right?
needs to be brought back now.
Was it Jim Johnson?
Yes. He needs to be brought back now.
Well, they're gonna start using regular signed bands.
Which I'm fine with that. That's a nice belt you got there, Mark.
I think I'm showing it off to Chris. I know Chris is
good look.
drooling over it. Chris loves this belt. So
He did a heck of a job. on it.
Chris, do you have a
Yeah.
tissue available to wipe your mouth? The drool is coming out.
Yeah, the drool's showing. Watch out.
you can probably borrow from Gianni.
Pound cake.
He's got stock of Kleenex.
Do you have a moist towelette? Time for Papa Roach's return. I say Marilyn Manson.
Got some
When
Charmin?
Marilyn Manson did SmackDown, I love that. The Beautiful People, that was a good opening
The
for
best-
SmackDown.
Stuff like the theme. Remember the theme song "Move" to the music.
Yes, that was good. Yep.
Get that stuff going. That was great. The best
Oh, yeah.
Raw theme ever.
Saturday night's main event. Yep, December.
Yep. You remember when Raw used Nickelback? for the
Yes.
theme song?
I can't wait for that.
And Jesse's going to be there.
That's right, big man. I was there in the Gulf of Tonkin.
I'm going to show my age. I got to dig out my VHS with Saturday night's main events on them.
And I even
Tell
had
me-
some pound cake.
Don't tell me you don't got 3 more reps in you.
Take one more bite of pound cake. I know you have one more in you.
Give me some pound cake.
Rob Zombie, yes. Rob
Rob
Zombie.
Zombie. Nice, nice. I'd like to know what they use on their cameras to make that. I know when the NFL does close-ups, they follow the guys on the field. It just looks so crisp and
I
clear.
think they might be using 8K.
Something they're blurring the background.
Yeah, and it's
to make
just it's picturing on the people.
Yeah.
Run DMC, yes, Kirk. That was a good one. That was a good entrance one too. When they did DX.
Thank you, Chris. I love this belt. This is probably my favorite belt in my whole collection.
I ain't got time to bleed.
And the
Believe it or
wife
not.
doesn't mind it when he sleeps with that belt.
No. My favorite was my Figs. Then it became my classic Shields, and then this and kind of.
The best thing about that,
Mark puts on a robe. He puts that belt on.
The best thing about that one, Mark, you didn't even see it coming, and then once it arrived, it's like for everything you wanted.
Yeah, that's something else I want to address. These plates were given to me by Wade Dakota Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Wade.
A fantastic. In fact, I got 2 belts right now on the table. I'm working on for him. A fantastic.
Great guy in the hobby. Great guy in the
hobby.
Wade's one of the best people.
I'm not the only one he gave a belt to. He gave a belt to a kid he met at a convenience store. He's given several to someone else who does re-leather to do to do the same thing, pay it forward. But he took some heat over this, and I'm not going to mention any names. He didn't really tell me, but I know why. Well, from what I understand, this person took issue with him giving, and I think it's because of me giving these plates. Said that he was sucking up.
Oh my God!
And
Being
Wade,
a friend is
Wade,
not sucking up.
Wade did a live and handled it beautifully. He said, "These are my belts. I can do whatever the hell I want with them," and he's right.
Yeah.
You don't tell somebody what to do with their belts. You know, that'd be like I gave that Dome Globe to Lane. I delivered it. You know,
When a friend gives another friend something, it's nobody else's damn business.
That's right.
You know
That's
what?
right.
I just said this same type of thing today at the store, Mark. I was talking to this gentleman in line with me.
Mm-hmm.
There was a homeless guy outside, and he was asking for money.
Yeah.
So I'm in there buying the snack cake for me, and I said, "Well, what do you want? I'll get you what you want in there. You know, come, let's go over by the cook stuff." Yeah. I said, "Grab a box of chicken. I'll get you a soda or 2, right?" Yeah. I gave him my last $15, and I said, "God bless you. You know, I know it's hard out there right now." And the guy goes, "Wow, you didn't even film that." I said, "Because it came from the heart. I don't have to film that."
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the guy gave me a hug. I gave him a hug, and I told him, "God bless you, and be safe."
That's great.
And that was it.
That's great.
I didn't have to film it. I didn't have to brag. It made me feel good.
It came from the heart, Richard. It came from the heart.
What'd I do?
You showed your belt.
Oh, okay.
He loved
your belt.
Now, when I gave that belt to Lane, I did film it, and the only reason I filmed it was it wasn't to give myself any honor or anything like that.
It was a special event.
Well, it was. I wanted Lane to have a new belt day, and I wanted him to do a live unboxing, or not live unboxing, but an unboxing. Mm-hmm. I wanted him to have the full experience, and he got that. He should know he was getting it until he opened the belt.
Yeah.
So he got a new belt day and an unboxing on video. That's something for him to have from here on out.
You played that off perfectly. He had no idea.
Yeah. And I'll play it again here in November because that'll be the anniversary of that. I think it's 3 years ago I did that.
Like you said, the main point of that video is so he can see that and remember the way he felt when he got that belt.
Yes.
It could live on and on for him.
You could just see the look on his face.
Yeah. And I got a lot of compliments over that. I get that. I'll acknowledge that. But I wanted him to have that moment in the spotlight. He's never had that. He never had that opportunity. And I want to give him that opportunity, not just have a new belt day, but to do an unboxing.
Yeah, I've given a belt away, and I'm going to give another one away. Just as soon as everything gets back up and going good for me a little bit better. I have a person out there that's in the promo realm, and I'm going to work on something for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'll say one more. I want to add one more thing to that. I didn't just put it out there. I asked him for permission to do it. And I let him put it out there first. I didn't put it out there first. I let him do it.
Exactly. Yep.
So people trying to do something nice in the hobby for somebody else, let them do it. Don't criticize them for it. Don't trash them for it.
Well, basically what it is they're jealous. That's why. It's exactly. Let's come out there and say it. They're jealous.
And what have they done for the hobby except create drama?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Create drama. So. I do too, Jason. I do too.
Me too.
And to this day, Lane, he showed us his display of belts. He's had a couple of people. I started the movement where Lane was concerned. I knew somebody else that actually went to his house and took him a few belts, and now he's got a nice little collection.
Nice.
So
I was given a chance to be blessed with a belt, and years later, I decided to do the same thing and bless somebody else with a belt to start their collection.
Mm-hmm. I've given Lane 2 belts. Ben gave Chris a belt. It's just
I gave you a belt.
I remember
that didn't count. That was the giveaway belt. That was no. I mean,
say that again. That was a what?
I was in contention for that giveaway. It was the one. But yes, you did.
Did you pay for it?
No, I didn't pay for it. No,
Okay.
We gave away a belt on this show.
It was right. It's just
WTV.
part of the progression of leaving it better than you found it.
Yes,
exactly.
Oh,
And that is my slogan, my motto, my saying.
You have to measure yourself for that.
I
I'm not
borrowed
measuring
it from somebody else, but I got people mocking me with it.
Yeah.
Keep saying it. Keep putting it.
No
on your
good deed goes
banners.
unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. With that,
He's trying not to laugh.
so with that, we are out of time.
Just think about pound cake.
Okay. He said pound. He said pound.
No pound cake. No
Yeah.
pound cake.
So that's in our time. Thank God. So I want to encourage you to come back next week for another good show. We might, I'm not guaranteeing it, we might have a very special guest, and you're not going to miss this episode. Again, it's not guaranteed. It's not set in stone. Nothing's
Fingers
signed,
crossed.
but I'm working on something big. So if it works out, it'll be a treat for everybody and a special treat for me. So until then, I hope you have a safe weekend. Do belt day between now and then. If you do, show them off. Wide world of belts, live those wrestling belts, championship belt brothers, big boys belts, and anywhere else there you go. There you go. And check out Ashley Southern Designs for your custom shirts and your mugs, your cups. There you go. Your cups. I didn't have mine. I got Sonic drink. I forgot.
Always got mine.
Yeah. Get Spanning the Globe logo on it and anything else you want on the backside, your nickname or something else. So we'll see you next week. Until then, have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you all.